I hope this doesn't upset too many Italians, but I'm putting sambal on my focaccia. I'm going to be walking you through the type of sambal I'll be using. I'm also going to be putting a bunch of other things to get as much umami as possible. I'm going for sambal belacan, which is a type of sambal that uses belacan, which means fermented shrimp paste in Malay. But at the moment I only have kaffir, which is the Thai version of the shrimp paste. So it's not the most authentic, but it's still going to taste great, and we'll get that pungent briny taste anyway. For the chilies, I'm using bird's eye and a slightly larger red chili. Put it in a blender and pulse blended it to make it chunky. I also added a bit of water to help it blend easier. Now you get this lovely sambal that's briny and spicy. It is pretty spicy. The next topping I'm going to make is a confit of cherry tomatoes, shallots, and garlic. I also had some kaffir lime leaves lying around, so I put them in as well. So yeah, you just want to cover everything in oil and then put it in the oven at a low temperature around 120 degrees Celsius for about 2 to 3 hours. You can store it in a glass jar like this. It lasts in the fridge for about 2 weeks. While the confit's in the oven, you can go ahead and start making the focaccia. Combine water, salt, olive oil, and yeast. Add the flour. It's a super wet dough, so just kind of mix it till everything is combined and then leave it for 30 minutes. My dough was pretty thirsty, so I added a little bit more water just to get that wet dough texture that I'm looking for. After 30 minutes, you want to do the first set of folds, so you wet your hands and then you kind of reach underneath the dough and then pull it up and then fold it back in on itself. Do this for all sides of the dough and then leave it for 30 minutes. I usually repeat this 4 times, but I ended up doing another 2 rounds because I felt like my dough was sleepy. This time it took me about 3 hours, but depending on the temperature of your kitchen, it might differ. What you're looking for is a moussey, light, and airy dough that's grown significantly in size. You can pop it in the fridge overnight, and in the morning it should have grown a little bit, but it should still be super bubbly. Do one more set of stretches and folds. And then grab a 9x13 inch nonstick tray with a pretty high side and douse it in olive oil. Then gently plop the dough onto the tray, cover it in more oil, and then leave it for 2 hours. So while I'm waiting, I'm preparing my toppings. I took some of the oil and mixed it with the sambal. After 2 hours, the dough should have relaxed into the tray, and you can preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. So go ahead and cover your hands in olive oil and then dimple the dough. Once you've kind of gotten all the dimples and you're happy with the shape, you can go ahead and add the toppings. baked it for about 20 to 25 minutes until the top is crispy. So there you have it. This is my take on Sambal Focaccia. It's crispy but super pillowy on the inside. The sambal really gives it a kick, and it goes really well with the mellow tomato and olive oil flavors. And I can even kind of taste the kaffir lime. I hope you guys like this. Bring it to your next barbecue, make it for your friend's birthday. Thanks for watching.